Hey everyone, it is Thursday, April 30th, 2020, and today, I don't know whether it's lockdown or coronavirus or just the stress of dealing with finances and business and politics and all that, but today was very stressful, really push, and plus very little sleep last night and worrying about the dog for several hours. That did not help for sure, and I hadn't even thought of that today. But for the most part, spent a lot of the day today working on just financial stuff. We had our the bank that we were dealing with for our PPP, that's the payroll protection plan or whatever, from the government, we'd gotten turned down, even though we were already approved. It's like this really stressful thing because every day we get this email saying, "Oh, you're in the process," blah blah. But if you check their website, it says you're not in the process, and we've been calling every day for a week. Thought we should have gotten the money a week ago, roughly. Not that we had a specific date, but it was like this nonstop, like, well, it should be here, it should be here. And then the more and more we looked, the more it looked like it was never coming. And the website started to say that it wasn't going to come. Like, they started to say, well, if you hadn't already gotten it, well, we stopped processing. And the news from the federal government is that banks like ours had been cut off so that they could prioritize people that thought were more important. And it was just very stressful, especially when we're dealing with tax stuff like this. I think a lot of people don't realize that it's not just, oh, here's some money that it would be nice that we got. It's not like winning a bid or something. This is tax money that we've already paid, and if they give it to no one, then we're all putting into the general pool for the good of the country. But if you start giving it out to people, then those who are not getting it have paid for the others. And when your competitors and such are getting that money, it means you're being forced to fund your competitors at a time when things are really tough. It's always terrible to do that, right? It's absolutely awful. I've been doing it now; it's so much worse. So that it makes the stress that much higher. And it took till the end of the day, but I really felt like I was having those feelings like when we discovered we were being embezzled. It's the same, very much being taken advantage of, being completely powerless, and the stress just really hit me. So today was a rough day, but we did talk to a friend who did manage to have his bank, but this is partially what triggered it. He talked to his bank. They had never put him through. They had screwed up. They were able to do his entire process in 1 hour, and his money's coming on Monday. And we're like, are you kidding? We've been farther along for weeks. We were already approved. We were supposed to have this. We're not even being, so the whole first come first serve thing. Now, he had tried to put in, like, someone had screwed up, but they were able to correct it just by hitting a magic button. 1 hour, everything's taken care of. For us, there was no one to even talk to. The bank wouldn't respond. So we did try to work with his bank, and we've got that in line for tomorrow, so we're going to see what we can do. The whole thing was just incredibly stressful, and eventually I figured out is not because of the money per se, but because of the being taken advantage of, that is the stuff that was really hitting me. So this evening, I was in the office a bit, and then poured myself some rum and Kool-Aid, because that's what we have, and watched several of Carl Watson's travel movies, and some of his videos in isolation, and actually talked to him a little bit, just a real quick back and forth over a few minutes, but seeing how he was doing, and watching his travel shows and having a few drinks really helped me to relax. So I stayed up pretty late though, just doing that. So that was my day. Long, stressful day, but most importantly, Mia is doing fine, as you can see. Back to her puppy self. She was mostly tired most of the day today, but very much healthy. Not like sick tired, more like she had a long night tired, which she did. She normally goes to bed somewhere between 9 and 11, and it was more like 2 o'clock in the morning after a very high stress evening and being sick. So as you can imagine, very tired on Thursday. I'm actually filming this with the beautiful, almost 90-degree weather on Saturday, and you can see she's definitely feeling great at this point, but she's been good since Thursday, so no worries there. We are glad we took her to the vet. We've got a 24/7 facility now nearby that already has her records and everything, and we have the peace of mind of knowing that they didn't find anything. So I'll talk to everybody tomorrow.